Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Rudy Gobert is out there with Song. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Sharp in at the point guard. And for Boston, we've got Devin Booker. We'll be topping out there with Brown. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 spot. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now, here's Sharp. Payne for 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Indiana. Booker the pass to Sabonis. Fires the 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Toppin.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Sharp against Booker. Right side Bane. Pass to Song. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Booker the pass to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Song. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Sharp the pass to Bane. Here's Song. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Celtics passing it around. Booker with no one around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Now, Avdia. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
He was all alone on that one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Sharp. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Brown. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And Gobert kicks to Avdia. Outside, Bane. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane, so dangerous from out there.
Pass to Sabonis. Brown outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Yeah, they were almost too aggressive defensively. Intensity is one thing. It's a good thing, actually, but you must control it.
Now, Bain. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Beyond the arc. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Pistons trailed by 4. Gobert the pass to Bain. Booker against Sharp. Knocked away. And stolen by Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up 29 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Sharp on the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
That's good from Booker on the assist by Brown. He's got 11.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
Bounce pass, Avdia. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Cans the shot from the wing.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pistons trail by 7. In the corner, it's Bain. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. No good from Booker. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Sharp. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Sabonis finds Toppin. Pass to Booker from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 14 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Sharp. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Sam Merrill comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And Sharp drops them both. Boston leading by 6. Merrill passes to Booker. There's a screen by Toppin. From 10 feet out, Avdia with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Cornett. Bain, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And stolen by Sarr. Sharp, the pass to Sarr. Toppin dishes to Brown. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 6 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Third spot, the Celtics.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Boston on D. 9-point game. Avdia finds Sharp. Back to Avdia. And a wide-open look for Sarr. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Back to Merrill. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Sarr. Bucket is good. And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Toppin. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Detroit.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
At the elbow, it's Sarr. Back to Avdia. Pistons passing it around. Bain passes to Sarr. And here's Sharp. 4 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Sarr. And Detroit again with the bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Cornette. Still scoreless. No good from Booker.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you guys.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Boston making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Chapin. Johnson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's DeLon Wright in for Devin Booker. Wright outside. Johnson outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Marcus Hasler's checked in for Wright. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Johnson left side. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston leading by 6. Sasser the bounce pass. Johnson from outside. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Landale. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Boston. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Sohan is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Ball. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Strawther in at the 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And that one's good. Strawther.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Johnson. Still without a basket. To the wing right side. And the Celtics another 3.
Smart pass by Johnson. I think developing his playmaking will be key for his game.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's McCain. He's defended by Merrill. And it's Ball penetrating down low. Here's Landale. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Landale's got his second bucket of the night. Ball against Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Johnson. Here's Niang. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Strawther. Outside, Ball. The tray. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 3. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Here's Merrill. McCain defending. Pass to Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves. to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Boston making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Pistons, number 1.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second-chance buckets with that relentless effort.
And the first one drops.
Watching this rookie, Trey Johnson, he's got that combination of length and shooting that every coach wants. This team really excited about his future.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Sohan with the ball. He's covered by Cornette. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson, the pass to Cornette. And stolen by Sharp. Here's Sohan. The rebound by the Celtics. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Cornette. Back to Podziemski. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. It's going to be on Alex Song. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
One shot.
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Sam Merrill. Free throw good. Sabonis.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
Now, here's Sharp. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Pistons. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. Boston again missing. Pistons trailed by 8. Pass the ball. Podziemski grabs the board.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Brown outside. No good on the 3. Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Sharp finds Sohan. Outside, Bain. Puts up a 3. And Sard gets it to go on the assist by Bain.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Podziemski. Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the miss by Johnson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sard gets the bucket. And that's 12 points for Alex Song.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Cornette passes to Johnson. Majemski on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, ball. Payne for 3. And the Pistons another 3.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Johnson for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Hey, if you're looking for a three-point shootout, Johnson's ready to go. What an answer.
Johnson against Ball. And a wide open look for Payne. Misses the jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. George Niang, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Detroit with a change here, too. Gobert, he's checked in for Sohan. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornette comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Devin Booker in for Johnson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The 3. No good. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indy. Over in the corner, Brown. And stolen by Song. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Cornette. Here's Niang. Booker outside. Looking for Cornette. He gets it there. There's Brown with the 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Denny Avdia picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Pass to Niang. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 7. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Cornette, defended by Gobert. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Cuts off the pass. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Well, they played hard, but you could tell from their body language they did not have the confidence they needed.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wiseman's checked in for Luke Cornett. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Fifth on the list, Alex Saw.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Now, here's Avdia. A 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Celtics leading by 10. Brown outside. Lets it go from deep, and again, Boston with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Saw. Back to Sharp. Pistons passing it around. Here's Avdia. Sharp on the wing. Payton for three. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Saw. Now, here's Bane. Five to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Pistons have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Free throw good, Bane. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And now the Pistons fast break. And it's Sharp missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Shot by Podziemski, no good. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Bounce pass Saw. Right side Bane. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Celtics leading by 11. Booker in the corner. Back to Toppin. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Avdia. He has yet to score.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Sharp with it, defended by Booker. Pass to Bane. And so it's Boston, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Knicks. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And looking back at our first half, Devin Booker was a major factor.
Well, you don't have to light a fire under Booker. He's coming in hot pretty much every night. Knows his primary role is a scorer, and he does it at an elite level.
And he can make it look easy. Shoots the jumper the way it's taught. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And the Pistons with possession here. 17-point game. Jaylen Brown out there with Toppin. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Pass to Sharp. The 3. Avdia can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker against Sharp. And here is Toppin. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now, here's Avdia. Scoreless thus far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Sarr sets the screen for Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Here's Bain. Back to Sharp. Here's Sarr. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sarr's got 15.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Shots good by Booker.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bain against Brown. Booker in the corner. Pass to Pajemski. Sabonis' screen on Bain. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Avdia against Toppin. To the middle. Poked away. Clock at 4. Gobert the pass to Sharp. And a miss there on the triple. Austin leading by 15. Pajemski with it. 12 points for him. Booker outside. Back to Pajemski. Sabonis against Sarr. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Outside, Bain. Pass to Saar. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Saar's got 18 points.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Saar, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
Toppin kicks to Brown. Here's Pajemski. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. At the elbow, it's Saar. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. And the Pistons another 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Booker. He has 29.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Austin with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Sharp. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Toppin finds Brown. Out to the right wing. Sabonis off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trail by 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Saar throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Saar, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Celtics second. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
Celtics leading by 9. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Booker left side. There's a screen by Toppin. Brown outside. Boston again missing. Pistons trail by 9. Saar, the pass to Avdia. Back to Saar. Pass to Sharp. Knocks down the three ball. Sharp's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Boston making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. Jared McCain's checked in for the Pistons. Sarr against Booker. Here's Toppin. Busted. No good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for Detroit. They trail by 6. Avdia dishes to Gobert. Fires for 3. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. Celtics passing it around. Merrill. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Sarr sets the screen for Avdia. It's stolen by Brown. Inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Gobert. He has 7, and it goes down 2 points.
Rudy is so used to fighting inside. This guy will do whatever it takes.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And the first one at the line is good. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Pistons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
McCain with the ball. He's defended by Merrill.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the train.
A guy who shoots the 3 well, and without hesitation, defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
Saw the pass to Sharp. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pistons trail by 10. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Johnson in for Jaylen Brown. Jock Landale's checked in for the Pistons. Lonzo Ball comes in for Sharp. Now Ball. Nothing on the board. Here's Landale. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Celtics leading by 10. Booker in the corner. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Sohan. Here's McCain. He's defended by Merrill. And staying with the play, Avdija. Avdija's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Merrill, that's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. McCain gets a wide-open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And one way to cancel that out, hit a 3 of your own. McCain understood the moment. That's great competitiveness.
Booker outside. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Pass to McCain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Johnson kicks to Booker. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And here is Johnson. 5 points in the game. Shoots the 3. And again, Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 43 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
McCain with the ball. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Landale. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Landale's got 6.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Boston. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Jock Landale. Desmond Bain out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now here's Ball. Now Sohan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over Johnson. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Cornette. Screen by Niang. Johnson wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Ball, the pass to Sohan. Back to Ball. Here's Landale. Rebound Boston. Cornette's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's deflected. And it's Ball penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics leading by 15. And the foul called on Jared McCain. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Niang. McCain defending. Drills it from outside. Podziemski's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Sohan. Down low, here's McCain.
Yeah, McCain showing you some deceptive ups right there, able to finish with the jam.
Now Cornette, guarded by Bain. And Cornette gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, McCain right now is hot, and he is nailing those threes at a high rate.
The kick out to Brown from outside the arc. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Pistons trail by 15. And he jams it with authority.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Cornette gets to Niang. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Obi Toppin's checked in for Boston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Gobert's checked in. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Brown. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jaylen cook.
Ball no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to McCain. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McCain's got 10 points now just in this quarter. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Bain. Brown outside. Here's Podziemski. Brown feeling out a bit. And here's Johnson outside. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Pass to McCain. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. Devin Booker comes in for Jaylen Brown. Detroit also making some changes. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Avdia comes in for Jared McCain. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Bane. To the inside, Gobert finds Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target. Avdia's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Toppin. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert will bring it up for the Pistons. 15-point game. Now, here's Sean. Not a lot of room. Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson gets the bucket.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Bane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now 22 points for Desmond Bane.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Sabonis. Booker outside. Toppin sets a screen for Booker. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Johnson with the block.
Time perfectly and add a block to Johnson's stats.
Booker dishes to Johnson. Tapping a screen on Avdia. Here's Johnson and stolen by Song. To the paint. Here's Avdia. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Jaylen Brown's check in for Johnson. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Brown, good.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Pass to Song. Now Bane. Out to the right wing. Takes a three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown with the bounce pass. Toppin kicks to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown wide open. He fired. And the 3 off target. Here's Sawyer. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
On the free throw, no good. And Tim, watching Alex R, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And the Pistons with possession here. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Pass to Bane. There's the 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Booker. Toppin passes to Booker. Now here's Sabonis. Covered by Sarr. Toppin can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Sarr with it. Lets the three fly. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Booker. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons trailed by 14. Outside, Avdia. Here's Bain. 3, good.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Sabonis' screen on Sharp. No good from 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Gobert. Avdia outside. Now Saw. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Cleared away by Toppin.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And down goes the 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Booker! And he misses the J.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Booker, Gobert there for the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Good work there as it goes down.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Well, he was all over the place out there, creating turnovers. Quick hands, quick feet, nothing was getting past him.
Here's Sharp following the score.
Oh, man!
It's Booker. they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And it's Detroit's ball, trailing by 10. Ball fires. And the three misses. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie? Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.